Welcome to Wining with Joe, third blend. Join me during blending trials of a Petite Sirah and then Herzog's Cabernet Sauvignon Syrah blend. Now on to Blended. Hi, welcome to Third Blend, Wining with Joe. I really might want to call this Staining Joe's Teeth, actually. I've got a number of different Petite Sirah blends here that I'm going to be tasting in a few moments. And Petite Sirah has a tendency really to stick to your teeth and make them somewhat purple-black. I think I'll have to do a little teeth whitening later tonight. So 14 different samples here today. 12 different samples here from barrels, 6 different wines. And I'm going to go through, I'm going to taste them first, and then I'm going to decide exactly what I think I can blend together to make different wines. So let's get going with third blend. And one into the Syrah. Very different. This is actually a barrel that has some oak life left into it. So we're getting some spice in this. Little vanilla notes. So it's really an opportunity, Wining with Joe, to share these different aspects with the people that are watching. And hopefully many of you will want to come and visit me here at Herzog Wine Cellars. I mean, that would be nice. Oh, wow. Well, that's interesting. I just tasted a 2009 Zinfandel from Watts Vineyard. This is very old vineyard that was originally planted in the 1930s. And that was kind of surprising to me because I really wasn't paying attention to what lot it was and which barrels it was. But I put that in my mouth and it was toffee. I'm going, whoa, toffee, toffee and coffee. Toffee and coffee, oh, that's cute. That's what you have to do. That's what's so important to understand about the blending process, that even though this is my 25th harvest coming up, even though this is the 14th harvest I'll be working with the Herzog Winery. So this particular vineyard, I've been working with 13 harvests. I know this vineyard very well. I know this barrel cooper very well. I know the toast level very well. But just in the point of its evolution and which wine was in which barrel, remember this is a representative blend, it kind of blew my mind because I just wasn't necessarily expecting to have that toffee coffee note coming off that Zinfandel. So this is what I want to share. I want to share that I'm not here just manufacturing wine. We're not here doing that. We're actually bringing a natural product in from the vineyard. And as I said, great wines, wow wines are made in the vineyard. But then there are things that we do as a winery that's the style we're looking for. And you can see I'm working on a wine that's only 500 cases, but I have 6 different lots of that same wine that came in at the same time. 2 of them happen to come from a stainless steel tank. 4 are coming from barrels. And the one that I just tasted, that was, that's an experience. I wish that somehow, well, maybe through the words I'm using, but I wish somehow I could send out what I just tasted and why I thought it was so interesting. Blending, one of the most important things that we do as winemakers, we do here as Herzog Wine Cellars. We have a style. It's not a recipe. We're not doing a recipe. We have vintage to vintage variation from the grapes coming in. And we may want to go ahead and age something a little shorter length of time or a little longer because of that variation from vintage to vintage. But we're still bringing those different pieces into the tasting room here we have upstairs. And we're still, through experience, through the abilities that we have here at Herzog Wine Cellars, we're still blending something that is unique, that is a unique wine. And maybe you will see a difference between the 2009 Zinfandel that we're producing as compared to the 2008. But that's the excitement, that's the joy of making something that has a vintage to vintage variation, and you're not striving to make the same exact thing. You're not striving to make vanilla ice cream. You're striving to make Zinfandel and Zinfandel from 2009. I want to thank you. I hope you enjoyed the blending portion of this segment. And until next time.